us. This is like a love story. I'm watching a love story where they're staring right at me and talking love when I'm usually staring at them and talking something that they probably don't want to hear. So thank you all for being here. I see you all out there. That means so much to me. I appreciate you guys. I thank you. Hey, there's Minnie Mouse and softball head right there. Thank you guys. I got to tell you the last clip that you saw, and Chris Plank was with me when Joe announced, it was a year ago, we were sitting down at Merida Hines Stadium Field, and it was Joe talking, and I was, no offense, because you know I hear everything you say, but I thought I knew what you were going to say. And I thought you were going to say that you were going to announce that we're getting more seats at Love Stadium. So my mind went, okay, where are they going to go? Like, where would we put them? And then Plank hits me with an elbow, and I'm like, what? He goes, congratulations. And I'm like, what are we talking about? You're going to get a stand. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? It is, gosh, beyond humbling to even have this opportunity. I never in a million years would think that this would be something happening in my lifetime. Okay, stop, okay. But when you're surrounded with elite players to your left and to your right who are here witnessing, you've got your family, your coaches, it just means something completely different. So blessings upon blessings upon blessings is what the Gasso family has been feeling for the flag. Good luck, boys. Good luck. Good luck, boys. Good luck. Right on cue. Right on cue. That helped me get over that. Okay. Knowing Joe Harris, though, what I would expect in the next 5 minutes is that this thing would fly away into the air and scare the living daylights out of everybody. But I am just easiest for me to kind of read this for you because I can go off tangents. So I just want to thank Joe C., Joe Harris for believing in me and listening to me when most ADs or presidents would close their door and say, sorry, that's where you end up. They open their ears, they listen, they trust our program, they're proud of our program, which makes me so proud. I'm so appreciative of our donors and the support that you've given us, all of you, including the Love family, but so many of you have also helped in this project that we're standing in front of. The love of the fans out there, you guys don't know how much we feel you. When we're playing at Love's Stadium, it's like we're in the OU football stadium. That's what it feels like to us. So thank you for being so passionate about our sport. There are so many involved in helping make this happen. So I want to thank the athletic administrators who have helped with this. And their vision to keep pressing the envelope to make this athletic department one of the best in the country, who appreciate and trust and support what we do. And I can't tell you that there's another place that could do what they're doing here for us. I'm thankful for the teams that I've had over the course of 30 years. The two young women that you just met, our former captains, are now mothers. And that's what's happening now, is they're leaving softball, getting married, and having lots of babies. So I cannot stay around for your babies, but someone will be here ready. JT and Jen Rocha will be ready to take them on. I believe in, and this team has always executed the gritty blue-collar approach and never took the gas off the pedal while continuing to set the foundation for Sooner champions. I want to have you all stand again. From this side, those are our people. That's the foundation of OU softball. Whether I coach them or not, I'm representing Marita Hines, Michelle all the rest who have coached here. These guys set the foundation, and we will never, I will never, can't see you around myself. I will never let, as long as I'm here, a team dismiss the history of this program, because it started before I got here, and it is continuing on and on. We're going to make this program live on forever. And then when I look over to the right, this is a new fresh blood. Get up, ladies. They have big shoes to fill, but we're not even thinking that way right now. But I am thankful for Sooner softball athletes of the past 5 years who've lived championship mindset and cemented winning streaks and records that will never fade away. It was elite softball at its best, and it raised the bar. 2, we don't do it in the locker room, but I just need to say it out loud and we can cheer it one last time, because we've got to move on, this group. We've raised the bar to who is going to break the next 4 consecutive national champions. We hold that right here. So the good news is we are not close to being done yet. The new group of Sooners are ready to be handed the torch. They've taken it. The future has never been brighter. Not every athlete is made for this program. But when we land elite athletes who love to be pushed and love this state and this program, we cannot be stopped. So we are continuing to press and push going forward. I could never imagine doing this job without the best coaching staff in the country. And I need you guys to stand up, please. Pitching coach, Jennifer Rocha. Where's my boy? HC Gasso. Assistant and former player Fale Polima of U Steel. And the hardest worker on campus, and my right-hand man, where is Jackie? We also have former athletes. We've got Tiare with us. We've got Carly Keeney. We got Ludd. And we also have Kylie Lumber, who is also involved with our program as Jackie's assistant. So if you want to have a good organization, you get people in it that believe in your vision and stick with your journey. And these are the right people. I would not be here without these guys. And I'm not going to say they know it, but they know it. So I am absolutely sharing this with them. Finally, also I need to thank, special love goes to our support staff for their willingness to grind and put the team first. That's a very thankless job. These are guys that are in the bullpen every day, catching 70+ mile an hour drop balls that probably don't feel good if you're not equipped in the right way with the male athletes. So we've got a lot of help and a lot of people that give their heart and soul from our athletic trainers and so on. But finally, and moreover, I want to thank my husband for his love and his support. We've been married for 38 years. Are we done? We're going to keep going? We're going to keep going. Jim Gasso, his support and dedication to me in this program throughout these years has played a huge role. He's played a huge role behind the scenes. Someone that's not here is my son DJ, who's a hitting coach at the University of Arkansas, and he's got his own family now. And every time I see DJ, I think of when he was a kid, and I would take him to bed and read him a story but he would end up reading me a story and putting me to bed because I was so exhausted at the end of the day. But the entire Gasso family is in coaching, and our goal and our vision is to change young people's lives, however that might look. I'm grateful for my daughter-in-law, Andrea Gasso, who is now the mother of 4 kids under 8 years old. We have another daughter-in-law, Grace Gasso, who has 2. They have 1 and 1 to be coming in November. We have little grandkids up front that are hanging tight, JoJo, Gracie, Ava, and the newest little Gabby with her sun hat on. So JoJo and JoJo, Joe, Gracie, Ava, over here, Ava, up here, okay. Look you guys, when you come to me and you want me to take you to Target to get a toy, and I say no, come to this Oma and ask this Oma if she can take you to Target for a toy, okay? Not yet. I'm finishing up real quickly, Joe, hang tight. I'm just gonna take it right off of here. When I was a young coach and able to come to Oklahoma City, I was able to come to Oklahoma City from California and watch the World Series. I sat in the stands dreaming just like a player that one day I would be able to coach on the Hall of Fame stadium, which is a true story. It was only a dream until I was able to meet the incomparable Marita Hines, and a few years later, interviewed for the OU softball position. Marita recommended me to, at that time, President David Boren, and that was 30 years ago, but it really feels like yesterday. This was God's plan for our family. And honestly, there were a few times, stop. There were a few times when we were going to go back to California. But God had a different plan. And his plan stays in place to this day. We were meant to live in Oklahoma, and that I know for sure. Okay, this is it, because I'm melting more than you are. Okay, my ultimate goal here, more than winning games, was to turn girls into women, to help, my eyes are watering now, to help them find the confidence needed to be who they want to be, to never apologize for being strong female athletes, while being brave enough to use their platform for expression, to put others before themselves, to problem solve with their own Sooner sisters, and most of all, no matter what, never, ever, ever will you ever see a Sooner team, softball team quit. We will never, ever quit. Because of this, our program leads the way in breaking those glass ceilings for college softball through record-breaking attendance because of you all, competing in the most beautiful stadium that's ever been constructed for softball, through coaches' salaries and my operating budget that is first class, to where we are today, dedicating this statue to a female collegiate coach is almost unheard of. I want to thank also Brian Hanlon for working with me, the sculptor, because he probably wanted to quit this process. Because I just talked about, I don't know how you could make a female look like, and he had it, and we talked a lot, and he is just the ultimate professional and just a wonderful heart. So it was wonderful to work with him. Again, I am so humbled and honored and extremely blessed to be standing at the front gates of Love Field. And please, when you see me at the front gate, hit my hand because it will represent all former and future OU softball greats for the years to come. Thank you all again for being here and sharing this special day. Love you guys.
Oh, I think we can hear Boomer Sooner one more time, right? Let's do it one more time. Boomer Sooner, here we go.
You get in a collision with a catcher or what?
Well, there's a rumor that I fell off a horse, which is absolutely not true. I was walking on the beach in California on a bike path, and I tripped over a sandbag and caught myself and broke it and had surgery, had a couple pins, and perfect timing.
Yes. I want to ask you about your thoughts as you listen to Kelsey and Lindsay speak and the other players that were on the videos. Just what goes through your mind when you hear about the impact that they felt from you?
I think I'm always so stoic, and we don't talk to each other like that very often. So when they do, and I feel it, I'm just like puddle of mush. So there's just an absolute family dynamic, a love there that never goes away. That's what I felt.
Moving along the line, Jesse.
Patty, you mentioned, Josie makes the announcement a year ago that you're getting the statues, so you've had months to prepare for this, but I'm just curious, over the last few months, what was the process like as it was getting closer to today, and then today, did it even hit harder that it's actually
It
here?
hit harder, for sure. When it was postponed, I think in April, I was almost relieved because we were playing a game that day, and I was just thinking, well, maybe they just won't do it. So I really loved working with the sculptor because he was so engaging and listening, and none of them maybe will look exactly like you, but I thought he nailed exactly what we all felt. Like there was a group of us that worked together to decide which picture was best. And the one, I think if there's an iconic pose from me, it's sticking my hand out and watching someone slap it after they hit a monster national championship winning home run or whatever it is. So I just wanted it to be very simple and very me, but also representing our entire program. I don't want to go, oh, there's Patty Gasso. I wanted to represent Marita Hines. I wanted to represent Jocelyn Allo, Kehlani Ricketts. Anybody who's ever been here, I hope they feel that is kind of more of a representation of us instead of me.
Thank you. Ryan Chapman.
As Plank alluded to, we've had a bunch of moments outside honoring different things. But what have you, as you unpack a little bit, remembered from those days, whether it be the grand opening, Lowe's Field, and stuff like that, and what do you think you're going to remember 2-3 months from now about today?
I think what I would remember is seeing, first of all, like my family in the front, my grandkids. I look to my left, I see a bunch of alums, some who just left this past year and some I've never coached. I look to my right and I see all the baby girls who are ready to take over the program. Just really excited about it. I look out and I see fans way over by Imha, standing out there watching from afar. I probably remember cheering on the football team as they drove by in the buses. The dignitaries, Joe Harris and Joe Castiglione, who really helped catapult our sport. Besides me, they've really helped our sport grow by their commitment to our program. So, there's so many things, but it was so joyful.
Bob?
Yeah, you mentioned you look to the right and you see that new team. You don't want to, forget about the past, but how excited are you about what's coming up, and how exciting a moment for those new girls who maybe don't know what OU softball is all about for a day like today?
Yeah, I think they're probably going, what am I witnessing right now? I think they knew the history of our program, but not to maybe this extent. I am excited because I get to coach again. And no offense to our last year's team, they were all so good. All I did was kind of manage. I didn't really need to coach. This year we're going to be coaching, and they're prideful young athletes. They're so proud to be here, and they really want to kind of pick up that torch and continue to carry it.
Mason?
Patty, kind of along the same lines, you've got your SEC schedule now. It just came out the other day. Is it like the season can't get here soon enough?
No, it can take its time for a little bit. We got a lot of work to do. It's a gauntlet when you look at who we're playing, where we're playing. But if you can't get excited over that, then you probably don't belong in this program. So we love competition, whether it's home or away. And I'm really excited about it, but I know we have so much work to do, and that, the work and the grind is what excites me more than anything.
James?
Coach, I'm curious, what went through your mind as you're getting ready for this type of moment today? Were you a part of, gathering the family together and things like that, getting them ready to come out here? What all went in part of that?
This is so out of my comfort zone, truly. So it's just trying to get it in the right headspace. I didn't say, hey, everybody get ready. I mean, I'm just like, okay, I think, what should I be wearing? I just wanted really to get out there and just hold myself. I knew if I'm thinking that way that I'm going to break. But as soon as Kelsey Arnold and Lindsay Elam started speaking and looking at me is when I'm like, I can't do this. So unfortunately, I kept people out there longer than I needed to, but this happens once in a lifetime, and I'm very fortunate that, the administration believes that I deserve something like this. It's very humbling. Gosh, I'm looking at it like, oh my gosh, it's not me. That's me. What am I doing? It's hard to comprehend, to be honest, but been here a long time, so it's an honor.
Coach, thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Patty.